Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. I hope you had a wonderful Independence Day with your family, with friends. And like many of you, I spent some time reflecting on the incredible blessings we enjoy because of those who came before us. Lori and I had the opportunity to go see a movie. It's called Young George Washington. Highly recommend it. It's difficult to find, but I think you can find it. If you find it, get your family, go watch it. It got a standing ovation from everybody in the movie theater. It was great. But as you think about it, sometimes I wonder if if we've really come to, when you think about the word independence, if, we start thinking of as not needing anyone, like being completely self-sufficient. I'm independent, standing on our own. But the older I get, the more I believe that this isn't the highest form of freedom. Let me show you what I mean. I just kind of back up here. This hand here, let's say, represents everything that you've received back here. Everything you've received in your life. This is your life's experiences, but it's also your faith, your family, your education, and the opportunities you've been given, and the sacrifice made by your parents and grandparents and teachers and mentors, and even by generations of men and women who built a nation founded on the remarkable idea that freedom was worth protecting. Now, take this hand right here, hold it out in front of you. This hand represents everyone who will be influenced by the way that you live today. Your children, your grandchildren, your friends, your team, your community, people you've never even met. Now, here's what struck me. This is everything that we've received, learned from our past, going way back. This is everything that we get to give. This came as a gift of learning, the gift of people that came before us. And then this is what we pass forward. And that's not by accident. It will happen because of the choices we make each day. Now, I've mentioned this before, but I was privileged several years back to sit across the table from Warren Buffett. And I asked him, what does he attribute his success to? He answered very quickly. He said, 3 things. They've stuck with me for years. First, he said, I can walk into a business and see opportunity. I don't understand why everybody else can't see it. He said, I can see what everybody sees, but I'm thinking what nobody's thought. In other words, he's trained himself to recognize opportunities others overlook. The second thing he said, he viewed himself as a cheerleader. When he purchased a business, he wanted the people who had built it to feel honored, to know their life's work would be cared for, to be strengthened and preserved. He said one of his lines was, he'd say, if you allow me to buy your business, I will put it in the equivalent of the Metropolitan Museum of Art and allow you to come in and paint every day. That's 2 reasons. The third reason was, I was born in the United States of America. Now, you know why that answer impresses me? Because it reflects immediately humility. It wasn't because of me, everything I did, and gratitude. He recognized in the moment that part of his success came from opportunities that he didn't create, but he gratefully received. And I think that's true for all of us. The question isn't simply, are we grateful for what we've inherited? The question is, what are we going to do with it? Now, think about the tallest trees. We've talked about that before. The tallest trees, the sequoias, the magnificent redwoods, right? Tallest trees in the world. They don't stand because they're independent. They stand because their roots intertwine beneath the surface, and that strengthens one another. For us, it's becoming the kind of people we are worthy of passing those freedoms, those values, those opportunities to the next generation. So here's an empowering question. Here's one for me. I'm going to invite you to share it as well. What have I inherited? What have you inherited that I did nothing to earn? And how will I honor it? How will I choose to pass it forward? Now think about those things. Maybe it's just your family name. That's one thing. Your faith, your health, your education, both formal and informal. What about the freedom to dream, to build, to create, to serve, to worship? Whatever it is, remember this. The next time you hear the words Independence Day, Think of the responsibility and the privilege of standing between what you've received and what you'll pass forward. You see, we don't simply inherit freedom, we become stewards of it. And when we accept our blessings of stewardship, that's one of the greatest expressions of gratitude we can ever make. Have a wonderful, meaningful week. Let's make Independence Day and every day of the year. Let's go big. Upward, onward, and outward. We'll talk next week. Bye-bye.